All right, and welcome to Upgraded Cage Grappling 6 here at Upgraded Industries. Match is set to get started here in about 10 minutes or less. First up, we have Joey Kline out of South Prospect going against Koree Reed out of Haven Jiu Jitsu. Going to be an intermediate match at 170 pounds. And in the cage we have Joey Kline out of South Prospect. Now entering the cage we have Koree Reed out of Haven Jiu Jitsu. No heel hooks in this match. Five minutes starts now. Both opponents looking to tie up here. Looking for an arm drag here from Koree Reed. Kline in on a body lock. Oh, good takedown defense. Little scramble here. One minute in so far. Good little action. See, Joey Kline in on a shot. See if he could finish. Good defense by Koree Reed.
This is also being streamed live on YouTube. Catch Exhibits live on YouTube. Catch Exhibits.
Say, we got Joey Kline on top here. 3 minutes left. See if Kline wants to keep working him into the cage or pull him out into the open area. Good guard retention by Reed. Just like that, Joey Kline is through and into side control. .230 left here in the first 5. See if Kline can get some boots in here. Yep, both boots in now. Reed and Turtle. Looks like Kline's starting to get a good angle on this choke. Kline working for the submission here. He's gonna have to adjust. Now he's in the mount. When it's like 10 seconds, yell to Brian. Minute 30 left here in the first 5. Kline has been pretty dominant, staying on top. Little submission attempt a second ago. See if we can get a sweep here from Reed. Now he is on top in the closed guard. We got a triangle attempt here from Kline. See if you can clear these arms. Doing a good job switching back and forth. Staying very active on top and bottom. Reed is up, Kline is up. Let's reset here. 25 seconds left in the first 5. Looks like Reed pulled here. 5 seconds, just had the 10-second warning. 9, and that is the first 5. So far, an exciting match. Joey Kline's been doing good.
Doing great, Brian. Doing great.
Opponents get a 1-minute break in between rounds. For intermediate, it is 5, and for expert, it is an 8-minute round. Do we need this though?
I think so. They're doing a minute round.
All right, and we are back here in the second 5 minutes of the first match, Kline versus Reed. Good stand-up from both of them. Kline's doing a good job of kind of controlling this match. Reed doing a good job of not letting himself get stuck in bad positions, working out of a lot. Been a few submission attempts here from Kline. Now he is full mount, working for an armbar attempt. Let's see if he can get this arm. Ooh, and Reed slipped it out. Kline to a triangle. Yep. Has a good attempt on it now. We'll see if he's able to get this adjustment without Reed getting out. Kline doing a good job controlling the posture of Reed. And tap. Joey Kline with the triangle submission over Koree Reed with 3:30 left in the first round. Once again, Joey Kline by triangle submission in the second 5-minute round. All right, we are back. Our first women's match. Amy Meeks out of Endeavor Jiu Jitsu versus Jackie McClosky out of Outcast Jiu Jitsu. They got it, yeah. Good hand fighting from the two here. Seems like both are looking to establish an inner tie. McClosky on a pull here. Now looking to defend the armbar or the back from Meeks. Meeks did a great job there countering and re-attacking. She's now looking to fish a hook in, start isolating this arm. And we had the tap. Armbar finish by Meeks over McClosky in under a minute of the first 5-minute round. Submission by Meeks. Armbar finish.
Should be here. And they're in the back.
And just like that, we're getting back into the action. We have Andrew Meissner representing Cleveland Institute of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Twinsburg, Ohio against Vince Casella out of Outcast Jiu-Jitsu. I know both these guys have some wrestling experience, both up and coming, very good Jiu-Jitsu. Should be a good match. Both seems like don't have to spend too much money on haircuts. A little slap bump and we are ready to go here. Good hand fighting between the two. Wrestler on wrestler in a jiu-jitsu setting. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, and the drag. Yeah. Doing a good job smothering on top from Casella. We have a heel hook attempt by Meissner and a toe hold attempt by Casella. And just like that, Casella with the finish via toe hold on Meissner. Both had pretty good fights on their attempt. Once again, Vince Casella via toe hold. Matches are flowing quick today. All right, now in the cage we have Jackson Dougherty out of South Prospect versus Jaden Boscarello out of Black Lotus. This is in the intermediate division at 100 and, let's see, I believe Dougherty has had some MMA experience. I'm not sure about his opponent. Looking like some hard collar ties here from both guys, pretty heavy.
Calvin and Mike Burnett. Calvin and Mike Burnett.
Jackson looks like he's in on a front headlock, and he's back out, cleared it. Yeah, if I said 165 pounds, excuse me, you can hear these boys are 185 by the cage moving. Both guys are keeping a pretty solid pace here in the first 5 minutes. Oh, wow. Good transition into the mount by Dougherty. Hope I'm saying that right, Dougherty. First time we've had a brief stop in action here from the guys, even though they're still working. South Prospect always has some good representation at these events. Thank you to Tim Lange for setting all this up, running it. Dougherty doing a good job maintaining top control. Seems like Jayden start to regain some of that guard back, and just like that, Dougherty's got him flat. Looks like he's attempting an Ezekiel of some sort. Now he's back out. Oh, now looks like a punch choke attempt here from Dougherty. He is not here to play games today. About 2:15 here left in the first. Jayden gave up the back. Dougherty did a good job locking up that body triangle, keeping him against the cage. Starting to fish those hands around, looking for a choke, get under the chin.
There you go, Jackson. That's it.
Now he's starting to lock up a good choke. I'm not sure if he's under the chin or not, but he's definitely putting on a squeeze. Jayden doing a good job defending, making sure he's not getting stuck in any bad positions, but Dougherty is putting it on him, and just like that, Dougherty gets the submission. Rear naked choke with 125 left in the first. Dougherty came out. That was a very entertaining first couple seconds, and then Dougherty just stayed on top and got the finish. Very good match by Dougherty.
Winner, Jackson Dougherty.
Now we have Calvin Gwinn out of Apex Fight Systems versus Michael Bernard out of MSJJO.
Jiu Jitsu.
Run.
Meissner.
What school is that? Mario Sperry.
This will be a match in the intermediate rule set.
Calvin Gwinn with the tatami top, and Michael Bernard with the long sleeve. Having an early Ezekiel attempt here from Calvin. Good job by Bernard to defend. Try and get some distance off the cage here. Now he's up, and we are on our feet. Good shot attempt by Calvin. Good sprawl. Good hips here by Bernard. Let's make sure Calvin doesn't give up the back. Yep. Good roll through. $350 left in the first 5 for these guys.
If you're just showing up, remember we're raising money for a local animal shelter. Buy a shirt, support them, it's $5. Also, we're selling refreshments.
Calvin doing a good job staying on top here. You can tell Bernard's really trying to work out of this, but Kline's just staying glued to him. Excuse me, Calvin, not Kline. Couple MMA fighter corners here. In Calvin's corner, we have Dusty Schaefer, pro featherweight, and in Michael Bernard's corner, we have Chris Draghi, 5-1 amateur fighter, currently holding the 185 made men title, I believe. Has another title fight coming up here in a little bit. Calvin's doing a good job. Looks like he's folding them. I have a hard view from my angle, but Bernard's doing a good job keeping some separation without losing too much here. Calvin looks like he's back in the full mount here with a punch choke Ezekiel here kind of going on. It's really fighting for it. You can see the squeeze, and just like that, we have a tap with 2 minutes left in the first.
Winner by submission, Calvin.
Winner by submission, Calvin Gwinn out of Apex Fight Systems by punch choke. Good match, stayed on top the whole time, good control. Let's see, who do we have up next? Jaden Potok out of South Prospect versus Walter Scrutchings out of True Art. Couple good gyms right there, I'll tell you. Oh, excuse me. We are going with Roy Ware out of True Art Jiu Jitsu versus Elijah Argie.
I think next we need to do Potok.
Yeah, that's this guy.
Potok, you're up next. Potok and Scrutchings, you're up next.
So forgive us, this is actually Roy Ware of True Art versus Elijah Argie out of Kano Jiu Jitsu. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing anything.
Remember, if you want an extra match, you're disappointed with the outcome of your last match.
I haven't seen too much out of this Elijah fella, but I know Roy's been competing a lot locally. Frequent competitor here at these upgraded caged grappling events. Has Dusty Schaefer again in his corner. Those two are always here. Body lock takedown by Ware. He's trying to get a pass here. Oh, and he passes to the full mount.
On deck, Potok and Scrutchings. In the hole, Lange and Perez. Lange and Perez. Followed by Stahl and Corcoran.
Can't really tell if he's working for something here. He's just trying to get a little smash on him. Wear him down, tire him out, get the sub eventually. We'll see if Elijah can get moving here. Hopefully Roy tires out. Still early in the match, 3:40 left in the first. This is a 5-minute intermediate match. 2 rounds. It's nice for Ware. Dusty's about a foot away from him in the corner, giving him good advice. Can't tell if Elijah's doing a good job defending everything Roy's working for, or Roy's just taking his time. Probably a combination of both, to be honest.
The odds are ever in your favor today if you're coming out of the blue corner.
Yeah, as it stands, the blue corner is undefeated today. Currently 4-0 or 5-0, I believe. Looks like Roy's working on a topside crucifix, has that low arm trapped, but Elijah's doing a good job not getting pinned, moving, staying active. Not sure what just happened there. If he got the submission or I missed it. It's hard to tell from our angle here across the cage. And I'm hearing it was either an Americana or Kimura that Ware was able to finish off on the opposite side across from our angle of view. Now we are moving on to Jaden Potok and Walter Scrutchings. So once again, this blue corner staying undefeated today.
With the way he bridged, it looked like America.
Scrutchings is appearing lazy, but he is being proactive here. I mean, just threw on a couple attacks 30 seconds ago. Potok getting Achilles grip. I think they're both blue. Potok's having a hard time getting past those legs. Scrutchings up on his feet now. No, both of these guys are amateur MMA fighters. Scrutchings in on the single. Oh, Potok on the legs. Reverse triangle here by Potok. Has good control here. And now Scrutchings in the top side control. Scrutchings staying on top, looking to maybe isolate an arm here. He's working back for a crossface. Can't tell if he's in the mount just yet or if the leg maybe up, and he is. Full mount over Potok. Minute 15 left here in the first 5 minutes of round 1. Scrutchings looking back, talking to his corner. Once again, Dusty Schaefer. Working a very deep underhook from the top position. Practically in the scapula. 45 seconds. Scrutchings in the corner of the cage with all of his teammates. Very fortunate for him, not so fortunate for Mr. Potok. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Mounted triangle attempt here by Scrutchings. Low time. And time. First 5 minutes, pretty dominated by Scrutchings, but good attacks overall, back and forth.
You have 1 minute between rounds.
Get minute rest, and then back to another 5 minutes for these guys. All right, resuming action here. Potok in gray, Scrutchings in the white true art. Let's see what the pace is like for this final 5. Uh-oh. Looks like Potok's giving up the back here to get out. Might have just put himself in more trouble than he was in. Scrutchings now working to get a boot in. Might get a Choi bar entry out of here. Yep, working the arm. Got the sub. Walter Scrutchings with the straight armbar submission over Jaden Potok. Under a minute into the second 5. Once again, Walter Scrutchings by armbar from Choi bar. Very nice. Next up, we have Tim Lange out of South Prospect versus Kristian Perez representing Strong Style Jiu Jitsu. Yeah, I can't say thank you enough to Tim Lange. Everything he's done in this past few months, getting this event set up for us. You know, I mean, him and South Prospect aren't really too affiliated outside of this with Outcast Jiu Jitsu, but Tim puts his time and effort into this to make it a good event for everyone. Thank him so much for that. Then we got Kristian Perez, once again out of Strong Style. Usually see Emil Fisher in his corner, but Emil is not here today. But he has Jose Carrillo instead.
Go, Dad.
Guard pull from Lange. Couple leg lockers here. This might be some fun. Good sweep from Lange, now on top. And this is an expert match, so it's 8-minute rounds. Lange has a semi-body lock underneath. Perez doing a good job staying active. Looks like he's working to isolate an arm here, maybe Kimura. But not if Lange's able to get this head and arm first. Perez is backing on the arm. Triangle attempt here from Perez as well. Doing a good job throwing up a couple different submissions for Lange to deal with. Lange's working out of it. Good triangle attempt by Perez there, but Lange was keeping up with every move.
There is only 5 signed up for the absolute so far. You need to tell me all you grapplers don't want to win $500? I find that suspicious. Enter the absolute.
Perez looking to sweep Lange off the top position here. Both are doing a good job staying active. Definitely not going to be any stalling calls in this match. Perez is keeping Lange in butterfly. Looking to maybe drag an arm.
On deck we have Nolan Stahl in Korcoran, followed by Zakich and McGuigan.
Lange looking to collect a leg here. But Perez took advantage of the missed position from Lange. Now he is on top and almost an S mount if he can get Lange's shoulders a little bit more vertical. Lange does a good job. All right, now we have Nolan Stahl against Aidan Corcoran. Aidan Corcoran out of Outcast Jiu Jitsu. Nolan Stahl out of 3 Elements BJJ. Corcoran in on a shot here. Has Stahl up against the cage. Corcoran looking to finish here. Looks like Stahl might be working on getting under the neck here. Neck's getting a little exposed here from Corcoran. Stahl is taking advantage of that. Looks like he's now pretty in on a choke here. He's getting a good bite. Corcoran's doing a good job alleviating some pressure, but Stahl is staying tight on it. Just like that, Stahl let go of it. We are back on the feet. Corcoran's already looking much better than he has in recent matches here at Outcast Caged Grappling, coming out a lot more aggressive. Now playing in the seated guard, looking to wrestle up. Stahl doing a good job getting some head control here, and now Corcoran has him in the closed guard. Corcoran doing a good job staying aggressive here. Stahl's engaging with him in the closed guards. Let's see what he has planned for him, or if he just wants to get up and out.
Aidan, when he reaches out, look for that drag.
Sorry, unbiased commentating here. Feel official. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, commentating, we have Zach Burke out of Outcast and Jacob Brown also out of Outcast. So we are a little biased towards our teammates, but not really anything we can do about the outcome of the match here.
Testament of what strength can do for you in jiu-jitsu is how far it can carry you. There you go. There you go.
Got a minute 30 left here in the first 5. It's on the screen. Stahl's got him up against the cage. Corcoran's holding on to this closed guard, though, so he must feel confident.
Aidan, drag his left arm through. Drag that left arm through. Drag it through. Yep. Expose his back. When he pulls back, get up.
– 40 seconds left here. This has been an exciting match so far. A lot of action. Both guys are just squirming the whole way through. Ten seconds.
10 seconds, Aidan.
And that is the first 5.
Gentlemen, to your corners, we have 1 minute.
Back here, quick intermission for both athletes. Now about to start the second 5 minutes of this intermediate match.
Corners out.
And we are back. Was hearing some heavy breathing when these guys were in the corner, so I wonder how they're feeling. Oh, good trip there by Stahl. See if Corcoran is doing a good job. Did not accept the position. Very nice. Oh yeah, looks like he has a little bit of a grip here under the chin. If he can start getting a bite, that'll be nice. Corcoran needs to keep working here. Stahl needs to get his shoulders away.
Stay chest to back.
Corcoran's doing a good job following up the position, not letting Stahl get too loose here. Corcoran is now in his closed guard, Stahl on top. Little under 4 minutes left in this second 5.
Someone tell him not to drag that arm. Drag the other damn arm.
Stahl looks like he's breaking the guard. Not sure if it's successful yet, but definitely attempting to. Corcoran looking to reach under the legs here, but doesn't want to get it pinned down by the shin of Stahl.
Gideon, Zakich, Gwinn, Jack Beckler, and Jaden
He's got to bail on that closed guard maybe here. Maybe holding on to it a little too long. Can't let him lock up his hands. It's going to be a rough position to get out of. Good counter. See if he can get a good position against the cage here. Back on the feet. Neutral positions here for both guys. Under 2 minutes here in the second 5. Close foot sweep attempt there by Stahl. Good successful trip there by Stahl. Now advancing to the mount position. Looks like he might try to set up an armbar here. Looks like he's leaning into the cage, get a reaction, fall off to the other side. Now doing a little hip flip. Might try to get a head and arm here, isolate for an Americana. Definitely trying to elevate the arms of Aidan. Under a minute left here, about 40 seconds. If this match does not end in the next 30 seconds, we will go to an EBI overtime. That is the conclusion of 10 minutes to 5-minute rounds for Stahl and Corcoran. So now we will be going into our EBI overtime. You could either start in the spiderweb position or with a back take.
It's an official point, it's a zin flip, it counts.
Speaking of his
We are using a Zins container to flip heads or tails here. I believe Stahl called tails. You know, tails never fails. We'll see.
Both opponents have 1 minute.
Hey.
Spiderweb back.
Armbar.
All right, gentlemen, we have our coin flip. We're gonna start.
Ooh, this is exciting.
1 minute.
First overtime match. With so much action, we needed some more.
We go by escape times and submission again. If we, for some crazy circumstance, have the same outcome in the same time, we'll do it again and again and again until somebody wins.
Looks like Corcoran will start here on the back of Stahl. Corcoran either needs to get the sub or hold on for a rather extended amount of time here. Anything that would essentially ensure his win over Stahl. Corcoran is technically still here in the back position. I don't know what Stahl's doing. He needs to get him off. He shouldn't be toying around with him here. For Corcoran, that's fine. It's more time to work in the choke. I mean, Stahl's just carrying all of the weight of Corcoran. Corcoran might be working under the chin here. He's getting a tight squeeze. And that is time. Not sure how long exactly.
For those of you that don't know how this works, Mr. Stahl will pick his opponent. Aidan has to get out. If Aidan gets out at any time under 1 minute, he wins.
So it's just said on the loudspeaker, if Corcoran is able to get out of this back take in under a minute, he will win the match. So it's up to Stahl to maintain the position for at least a minute or get the submission. If it goes to a second overtime round, then essentially the same thing will happen. Looks like for a brief second there, Stahl might have been, and yeah, that is a tap from Corcoran. Stahl wins it in overtime. Very good match from both of these two. Once again, EBI overtime submission victory for Stahl. These two game competitors, very good on them. Next we have Gideon Zakich, if I'm saying that correctly, versus Sam McGuigan. Seems like they put the two of the hardest names here for me in the same match, so.
Yeah, I thought you were dead.
Sam McGuigan, representing Black Lotus BJJ, does a lot of training here at Outcast. Had a few of his fight camps here. Don't know too much about Mr. Zakich, but True Art, good school. A lot of competitions around here you see those fellows at. Looks like Gideon's in early on a front headlock, tried to snap him down. Doing a good job semi-circling around, trying to get McGuigan off angle. Circling to the back. McGuigan doing a good job retaining his guard.
Next up, we have Jack Pepper, Damien Goddard, followed by Tim Wayne again, with Mr. Lane Crew.
Looks like heavy top pressure here from Gideon. This match is taking place at the 190-pound weight class. In all fairness, though, I don't believe McGuigan is 190.
Jackson Gore, your next again, and Mr. Lucas Hayers, followed by Jack Pepper and Damien Goddard.
Good back control here from Gideon.
Remember, we're supporting a local animal foundation over here. Donate, get a shirt, donate any monetary value, we're giving it all to them. Also, we are selling drinks, adult and non. Have a beer, have fun. You ready to watch Steve beat John Jones' ass tonight?
Tough angle here to see. Looks like Gideon's doing a good job, still maintaining boots in, good back-to-back, or chest-to-back connection, excuse me. Sam's doing a good job getting out. Now he is on top, excuse me. Close guard for Gideon. Sam did a good job there, staying cool, calm, and collected. Now let's see what he can do while he's on top with 2 minutes left in the first 5. Gideon looks like he might be working for an armbar here. A little semi-slam to get out of a sub attempt there by Sam. Sam looking to punch through to clear the top knee shield. Doing a good job circling to the back. Let's make sure he doesn't get caught in a triangle here, and just like that, Gideon is back in his closed guard. Looks like Gideon might try to isolate Sam's left arm, maybe set up a Kimura, anything to deter the pass from Sam here.
Point it down a little bit. There you go.
45 seconds here. Good aggression here from both guys. Little Troy bar to arm bar here, it looks like, from Gideon. See if he can get the finish. Low on time, 20 seconds. Sam's doing a good job fighting. Ten seconds. Tap with 1 second left.
Damn.
Buzzer beater, rear naked choke. Very entertaining there. Once again, Gideon Zakich with a literally last second, 1 second on the clock buzzer beater.
He's gonna hop up again, okay? You want me to go say hi to Papa? Papa's here.
Not really. Up next, we have Jackson Dougherty, who I can't remember what submission he had earlier, but he did finish up with a win in his first match of the day. Once again, representing South Prospect Jiu Jitsu. Some good tough guys out there. Up across from him, we have Lucas Akers, out of Strong Style Jiu Jitsu. I would assume he has, yep, Jose Carrillo in his corner. Let's see if Jackson can be as dominant as he was in his first match. Had some time to recover here, get his breath correct. Ooh, good shot there for Makers. Let's see what Dougherty can do. So he's got a tight bite on the neck here, but Fakers is still able to pass, yep. Got some separation. Dougherty's back on the feet. Heavy ties here. Good wrestling there for Makers. I don't even want to talk anymore. I just want to watch this good jiu-jitsu. It's even jiu-jitsu. There's some wrestling going on.
Strong young men we got in that cage today.
Three minutes left in the first 5.
That's the problem with the firemen. You give up your back.
Yeah, as Jake Brown was just saying, the problem with the fireman's carry is if it's not done correctly, you end up giving up the back, which Mr. Akers has unfortunately done. Jackson did a good job taking advantage of that. Has a boot in now. Not sure if he's got both, and I can't tell from this angle, but he's doing a good job working that free hand under the neck of Akers. We'll see if Akers is able to get himself out of this one, or if unfortunately he did himself in. Tell you what though, these guys are strong as hell. And Dougherty again with the body triangle like he did in his previous match. Akers seems to be breathing pretty heavy, carrying all that weight of Dougherty on top of him, given all the wrestling scrambles earlier in the match. Still a minute 45 left in the first 5 here. Dougherty doing a good job looking to fish under the neck again of Akers. Under the chin, excuse me. Good wrist control from Dougherty here. Dougherty seems to have lost the body triangle, but still in a rather positive position here. Most definitely under the neck now. Flattened him out. Strong squeeze here and the tap. Jackson Dougherty, 2-0 on the day. What a guy. Good match for Akers too. Very good match, very entertaining. Those guys came to let out some energy today, especially for Dougherty, 2-0 on the day. Both submissions. That guy's having a good one. If I were him, I'd probably hop in the $500 absolute. Well, here we are. Here I was thinking we had some big boys the last match. We have Jack Bappler out of Tackle Jiu Jitsu versus, if I'm saying that correctly, Damian Gothard. Unsure of his gym, but oh, here I go. Lamont MMA. I believe this man is from Chicago. Thanks to him for making his way out here. We appreciate that. Tackle Jiu Jitsu. Hudak and Adam over there, they're running a good program. Good defensive wrestling here from Gothard. Got double unders working back. A little Russian setup here from Mr. Bappler. At home, you can't tell, but our poor cameraman's about to go over the cage.
Testing the durability of the Outcast cage.
Yeah, we'll see how strong our cage is after today. Limit 2 heavyweight matches per card. Refereeing, we have Jose Carrillo. Absolute goofball. Good shot there, and passing into side control.
Big man with a shot.
Very good speed from the big man. Quite explosive there. Oh, just like that with the Americana submission over Bappler.
Winner by submission.
Winner by submission, Mr. Damien Gothard out of Lamont MMA.
We are going to take a 5-minute intermission. Next up, we will again have Mr. Tan Lange.
All right, we are so back. Tim Lange back again in the cage. Can't thank him enough. I know I've said it a few times, but thank you, Tim Lange, setting all this up. And then we have Logan Toth across from him. Looks pretty locked in. So this is an expert rules match, so there's 2 8-minute rounds. Everything allowed, obviously no spike of the head. Wow, very, very quick finish. Look at that, he's all ready to walk out of the cage. Logan Toth, very fast submission. Hey, Tim Lange's a good grappler too, that's no joke. Alright, next we have Preston Hawk out of Ground Zero versus Andrew Smith representing Outcast Jiu Jitsu. Once again, Preston Hawk versus Andrew Smith. Andrew Smith in and on shot already into the closed guard of Mr. Hawk. It sounds like the entire Outcast team here yelling at Andrew Smith to slow down his pace. This guy's just always just buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. Little accidental slap there. Smith looking to work a strong cross face here on Hawk. Drew looking to work to a full mount here. Good elbow knee connection here from Hawk, and Drew is able to break it open, so now he's in a full mount. .340 left in the first here. This is a 5-minute intermediate match. S mount for Drew. He's able to get to the back, both boots in. We'll see if he tries to flatten him out. Yep, he does. It's hard to tell from my angle, but it looks like he's working under the neck. Just pressuring into him at this point for Smith. Hawk's doing a good job working out of things. See if he's able to retain any sense of guard here, whether it be butterfly. Drew doing a good job staying on top here. Hawk staying nice and tight. Pretty bottled up. Hawk doing a very good job of continuously moving. Now ending up in the top of the closed guard. Drew doing a good job working for the sweep. It is successful. Looks like Hawk might be trying to work for a shoulder crunch. He's gonna have to get over the head here of Drew, which he does. Drew's able to suck his arm back in. Once again, another shoulder crunch here from Hawk. Might try to set up an armbar here eventually from that position. Minute 30 here for these two. Favoring these shoulder crunch setups from Hawk here. Not sure if he's looking for that as a submission or just an opportunity to get a sweep or advantageous position. Looks like a solid overhook now. Not sure if he's attempting a submission. These guys slipping around there. It's going to be hard to get a good bite right now. Yep, just like that, Drew's going to be able to start just slipping right out. Drew gets caught again in the closed guard. .25 seconds left here. .10 seconds left in the match, or excuse me, in the first round. And that is time for the first 5 minutes.
Great job out there. Way to get real close, like personal. Get in there. I was in there. Make sure. Making sure I was in there.
Alright, we are about to start off the second 5-minute round here. Sounds like from the corner of the Outcast team, everyone wants Drew to slow down and not try to out-muscle anything. Bruce Lee, smooth, like what a, right? Something like that. Oh, maybe it was Jet Li. Now I'm thinking about it. Good shot there by Smith. Drew's still looking to get through on a knee cut here. And he backstepped. Now looks like he might get caught in the half guard. One butterfly hook here from Hawk. Ooh, looks like a good head and arm attempt here. Straight armbar submission. Doing a good job bending the arm. Smith working for the submission here, but Hawk's doing a good job defending. Smith has to be careful here. He can't give up his back either. If Hawk is able to maintain a good defense, let Smith over pursue, he can chase the back and look to get a submission attempt of his own here, already having a hook in. Now this is Jiu Jitsu here, Mr. Brown. Look at this position. The still walking it up. Smith loses the position, is now caught in the head and arm triangle. Hawk is hipping down. Looks like a war of exertion here more than anything. Good transition by Smith. Working for the back. Now Drew is back on top, but Hawk has a good Kimura grip here. Drew doing a good job straightening his arm out. 2 minutes left here. Drew's able to get out of it. Got Luke Freshour here giving striking advice for a grappling match. Yeah, it looks like we might head into an overtime match if we're not able to get anything in the next minute 30. Hearing the smother from the crowd. See how well that works, but at this point of the match with all the exhaustion, it might be pretty effective. At least tiring them out for overtime.
Seconds remaining.
45 seconds left in the match. We'll see if these guys are kind of just being smart, saving themselves, or if they're going to try and get a last-second finish. Hey, we saw a finish with a second left earlier, so you never know.
It's the beauty of the sport. You never know.
Yeah. It's hard to tell from my angle what Drew might be working on over here, but hearing some noise from the crowd. 10 seconds left in the match. We are headed to overtime. EBI rule set, spider web or back take. Both guys look tired, man. I don't know if chugging water's the route we want to go.
I don't have lotion. Oh.
I did smack it. I did. We are back, about to start EBI overtime between Andrew Smith representing Outcast Jiu Jitsu and Preston Hawk representing Ground Zero. Looks like Hawk's gonna start with the back take position first. Body triangle already. He's doing a good job already working. Looks like he's on the jaw of Smith. Now working up towards the nose.
Get to the side, he has the triangle lock. That's a square.
20 seconds left in this first EBI half. 10 seconds. Time. Drew Smith survives the 1 minute back take position of Preston Hawk.
If Preston can see escape at any time under 1 minute, he wins.
Goal here, Andrew Smith is to either get the finish or maintain a full minute-long back take position and advance to the second round of EBI. Can't see if he has the body triangle yet or not. Preston's already doing a good job starting to walk and get the hips moving. Drew doing a good job. And Preston is out of the back position. Winner, Preston Hawk via EBI overtime. Next match, we will have Jake Zach out of South Prospect versus Tyler Van Houten, or Hutton, excuse me, out of Endeavor. Earlier we had Amy Meeks out of Endeavor, finished with an early armbar submission. Very nice, it was very nice off of a counter from a drag. We'll see if Tyler can follow up and also bring home a 2-0 day for Endeavor. Jake Zach, though, pretty good MMA fighter. Not sure if he's pro yet. Is Jake Zach pro? Do we know? Jake Zach is a pro MMA fighter. I believe bantamweight, maybe featherweight. He's a 35er, so he's a bantamweight. Mr. Zach's usually in attendance for these cage grappling events. Solid competitor. I've had a match with him in the past. It's always some good fun going against that guy. This is going to be in the expert rule set, so 8-minute match. All heel hooks, all everything is good to go. Slap bump, and we are underway. Jake wants to see if he'll take him against the cage. Jake known to have some gamesmanship here in the cage. We got a couple more matches to finish out the evening. Good game competitors lined up. Very exciting. Good takedown by Mr. Zach. Van Houten able to close up his guard. Zach walking him up against the cage. Get some good pressure. And the opposite side of his coaches, though. Van Houten looks like he might be trying to get an overhook on this arm. Not sure if he's going to try and reverse invert or however and get to a triangle. Looking for a slicer here, actually. Zach having a little bit of a laugh with the coaches, and that, yep. And that is a submission win by Van Hutton. Zach is laughing. That's why jiu-jitsu is fun. Good match. I'm sure I'll see these guys again, take some more matches down the road. That was fun. Good laugh for everybody. So Endeavor is 2-0 on the day, and Hurricane Jiu-Jitsu, another very well-known jiu-jitsu school in the area. I know I've seen Darla here in attendance. Very well-respected athletes. I believe Al actually was the main event of our last cage grappling, and he also took home a submission victory then, if I'm not mistaken. Ryan here in the staggered red, white, and black. Black belts compete. Half the time you reach the level of black belt, it's almost like you're too old to want to compete anymore. A couple seasoned guys in the cage right now said, screw it, let's have a day. Yeah, look at that. Darla's in the corner of Al. DJ in the corner of Ryan. And we are underway. I believe the final match of the evening. Yep. Yep, and then the Absolute starts right after. I'm not sure if that's going to be streamed or not, so you might as well just pull up the Upgraded Industries in Mentor, Ohio and come check it out for yourself. Didn't see too many leg entanglements today. Well, I mean, we had a few expert matches. They weren't allowed. They're always allowed, all right? Ryan takes out against the cage. Still 6:50 left in this round. Looks like Al was working on a lockdown of Ryan's knee. Ryan is passing to side control. Looks like he has a knee on belly. Kind of still knee on hip. See if he's going to slide that across or what his plan of action is. Yep, Ryan is taking full mount. He's working the arm up of Al. Al's doing a good job defending, able to get side to side, get his arms back. Ryan switches back to side control with a knee on belly. Looked like a Darce attempt there for a brief second. Didn't want to lose control, retook. Looks like top half guard if I'm not mistaken. Looks like Al might be here on a shoulder crunch. Ryan doing a good job bringing his arm back. Looking to punch through the knee shield of Al here. Al might try to get him to reach out again, post up for a shoulder crunch. Yeah, Al Hemmingson representing Hurricane Jiu Jitsu. I know they have a strong women's program over there. They're trying to grow more open mats. I'm unfamiliar with the correct title of the program, but if you check out Hurricane Jiu Jitsu, you can find out all the information there. A few of our women at Outcast have gone there, cross-trained, say nothing but the best about all the people over there. So hopefully that program can continue to grow, keep being a good shining light for the sport. Good arm lock there for Al. Right, ooh, these guys are getting active. I like it. They just had to warm up a little bit. Al coming from the west side of Cleveland. Ryan coming from Pittsburgh. Good wrestle up from Al. Very nice. Not sure if Ryan's wincing in pain. Something might have happened in the scramble there, or might be trying to work on triangle. I know Lou Armazzani is known for his buster guard. It's a omoplata funnel. All the talking today, I'm losing my words now. Three minutes left in the first round. This is an expert match, so there's 2 8-minute rounds. That's the beauty of these cage grapplings too. Most places you get a 5-minute total match versus 2 5-minute rounds. You know, me personally speaking, I feel like 5 minutes isn't enough time to really get working. I guess if you're Logan Toth it is, throwing up submissions in like 5 seconds. Good attempt there by Ryan. Good on Al to keep moving. Very good defense. I mean, what else are you going to expect? These guys are both black belts, both been training for a long time. They've seen it all, been through it all. It's all about who can get caught here, though. Al doing a good job here, cornering Ryan into the fence. Ryan's going to have to try and stand up here. Obviously easier said than done. We have minute 15. Good sweep there from Ryan. Not sure what happened that made Al kind of fall back like that. Might have missed it. Seems like Al was almost a little more comfortable playing from that lockdown position too. Wow. Look at the neck strength there from Al. If I do that, you guys are going to have to come pick me up from the Cleveland Clinic. Might try to set up a Kimura, might try to set up triangle, see if he wants Al to pressure back in like he just did. I think Al kind of recognized what was going on there.
15 seconds.
10 seconds left here in the first 8. Both these guys are putting on a good pace. And that is the first 8-minute round.
For those of you that don't know that one corner,
All right, we are back.
Let's give it up for Nolan. All right, corners out.
All right, corners are back, and we're about to start the second 8 minutes here. Ryan walks to the center cage, slap, bump, and let's get moving. Accidental eye poke there from Ryan. Good sportsmanship to back up, let Al get a hold of himself there for a second. Ryan decides to pull. Throws up the triangle over Al. See if he's able to get this adjustment. Looks like he's able to, yep, and he's able to get the figure 4. And there's the tap. Ryan Areola on Armazani Jiu Jitsu gets the submission victory. You know, we were discussing during the break too, it looked like Al might have sustained a knee injury during one of the scrambles. Both looked like they were wincing a little bit. All right, we are all done with the live stream. I believe we're gonna head over and watch the Absolute now. $500. A lot of good athletes, a lot of victorious athletes today. Once again, we're saying Endeavor went 2-0. The Toth brothers had good showings.